know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka!
Yes.
All right.
One more time again.
That's right. Sounds so nice we had to say it twice.
Exactly. Welcome. It's Friday. You made it over Wednesday, hump day.
Yes.
They got through Rocki and Chaveevah Eve.
That's right. Otherwise known as Thursday.
Yes.
And here we are.
Yes. This is it.
And here we are, and welcome to Ms. Rocki and Chaveevah Live, because there's always something good happening on the North End.
And everywhere else in the Cedar Valley. And
That's
you
right.
know this by now.
Yes.
We hope
Okay.
you're here. If not, you know what you are.
That's right.
Virtually square. And there will be a quiz, so you better know that.
Right.
Yes, we got a great show. It's been a long week. We got a great show lined up for these folks.
I know. I'm just really looking forward to it. I love every Friday being able to say that we have awesome guests. Yeah, well, you know, you'll find out.
You'll find out in just a minute. And first of all, I would like to shout out to Chastity Martin, who just signed in quickly and let us know that she's there. And in a minute, we're going to find out who else is out there that wants to say hello to us. Mm-hmm. But right now, we just want to say welcome. And we got some great stuff going on today. We got Imogene Phillips Jones, who's going to join us today. And she is a retired producer for NBC, Chaveevah.
Right, so I know she's going to have a lot of things to share with us over the time that she spent with them, and just a lot of interesting things. And she is originally from Waterloo, and it's going to be a very interesting conversation I'm looking forward to.
It is, and she's got some deep roots. In fact, you will know who this woman is. Actually, they have a wonderful family that's still here in Waterloo, we're glad to say. And her dad and her mom, Mr. and Mrs. Denman Phillips, are well known. You will take a walk and you're bound to see his name somewhere. He's put in a lot of sidewalks and done a lot of construction around here.
And it was just our fortune that she happens to be in town. Yay us.
We lucked out. I'll drink to that.
Absolutely.
It's always a good thing when we get lucky. So, and she was also the first black hire for the Waterloo Courier. So, everybody wanted to interview her. We had to fight to get her here because the Grout Museum, Pat Kenny, and everybody was trying to hug her and
wanted
everything.
to do an oral history.
Right.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. So we have a trivia question to start out our show because we didn't have a winner last week. So we want to see if everybody's on their toes. And we're going to ask Zion for comments in just a little bit after the trivia question. And the trivia question is?
Yes, the trivia question is, finish this sentence.
Yes.
Okay. Keep doing what makes you awesome because...
Okay.
Right.
Everybody knows that because we said it last week and every week we say it. So make sure that you answer that trivia question and you get to win.
Yes.
A beautiful painting done by no other than me. I worked on this. I painted this. Oh my goodness. Okay, Chaveevah painted. Chaveevah did it, but this is a great print that you'll get to own if you answer the question right. And we got to know that you watched our show, so.
That's right, pay attention. Every week, our trivia questions are going to have something to do with our show. So if you answer, that'll let us know that you've been sticking with us, you've been paying attention to us, and that you love our show. We know you love our show anyway because you watch, you tune in.
Duh.
And we appreciate it. And we
right.
appreciate you.
You might tune in, but this time we really want you to pay attention.
There you go.
Okay.
All
All right. We're going to talk about our show last week. We had a great show last week. Chaveevah, Dan Trelka.
Yes.
It was his debut on our show.
Yes, Chief Trelka. And we also had Deb Berry. And we had Nick DeBonis. It was really a nice show, and we were at the Hazel Scott Room of Jubilee United Methodist Church.
Right, which serves as a community hub, basically a resource center for Waterloo on the north end, located right there on Newell Street. And we want to thank Deb Berry In fact, she put us on the spot last week and invited us to be on her show today.
That's right, the Deb and Lulu show this morning, and that was really a lot of fun.
It was a
Yeah.
blast. Even though we had to get up at, actually, I couldn't sleep because I was so excited and worried about being there. So I kind of had a sleepless night, but it was so much worth it. We had a great time there today.
Yes.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm awake at that time of morning, but I'm just,
You were early riser.
yeah,
See,
sometimes.
I
Or either
take-
I'm just watching Andy Griffith's show. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Nothing wrong with good old Andy.
Yes.
But I want to thank Nicholas DeBonis as well. He gave us copies of his wonderful book, A Bridge Between.
Yes. Race, Rage, and Reconciliation
Yes.
in 1960s Iowa.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
collaboration of several people that gave their stories and
Yes.
included them in the book. So thank you, Nicholas. And he gave us a few anecdotes, Chaveevah. Remember a few of those? I thought they were so clever. When we say we're getting old, Zion's bored already. We're getting old. Nicholas said, we don't get old. Cheese gets old. We get older.
Okay.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
because
take
if
it.
we keep living, we get older. We don't ever get old, right? Okay, so
There you go.
keep that in mind. And I think we have some comments already.
Deborah Fuller says hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Deborah.
Chastity Martin says we have an immediate need for a high volume printer for the school.
Okay,
Okay.
high volume printer. Keep that in mind if
Can
you
I get a
have
drum
one.
roll, please?
Drum roll.
Linda Ireland answers, you make us all look good.
Oh,
Wow,
Linda,
all
you
right.
bet.
Okay,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Now, she's someone that will really appreciate art. I just know
and
it.
the name of this print is Let's Dance.
Let's dance. Congratulations, Linda.
Okay.
We love your support.
Yes, thank you, Linda.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Chastity also says, you both look so lovely as usual. Please announce RLACA has,
Has
the
the
immediate
first
need. Yeah.
immediate need for
Okay.
the printer. A high volume printer at Royal Legacy.
For Royal
Christian.
Legacy Christian Academy, which will be opening on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes, their
Yes.
first day of school. And I'm hoping we'll be there live.
Yep, that'll be
Yes.
nice. So heads up, Chas. You will
Heads
see
up,
us.
Heads up.
Yes.
And they're making a lot of big changes in the neighborhood, Chaveevah. We drove by there today, and they're
Yes.
tearing down all these people my age. They tear down the pizzazz.
Well, out with the old and in with the new. It was sort of, it outlived its usefulness. So, hey, just making room for more growth, right?
And guess what the growth is? The new Boys and Girls Club.
Yes, the
indeed.
teen center. Yes.
Exactly. And you see our screen behind us kind of moving around. That's because I did the videography in my backyard one day. Sorry about that, but it's my garden and it's in full bloom. So hope you enjoy it, even though it's moving a little. Okay, what else, Chaveevah? We gotta make
Well-
sure you like our page.
Well, okay, yes, absolutely. Like our page, be our friend, share our videos, all that kind of good stuff.
Yes, please. And please, if we sent you a friend request, make sure that you answer and respond. And that way, when you're a guest on our show or for any other reason, I can tag you on Facebook so you can actually be a part of the Rocki and Chaveevah show. It's important. Don't send me, Jocelyn Johnson, a friend request because I don't want to be your friend. I do. But Rocki and Chaveevah wants and hopes that you accept our friend request.
That's right. That way you'll get notifications when we're doing stuff and our posts and, all that kind of good stuff to keep up with us. And of course, as you know, you can always watch us every Friday at 4 o'clock live on Facebook
Right.
or also on cable channel 17 at 4 o'clock on Fridays and 10 a.m. on Saturdays.
That's right.
Yes. And
Or YouTube, binge watch us. Just lay
That's
around on a
right.
rainy day and just watch Rocki and Chaveevah all day long. I
Yeah.
mean, we got all kinds of great guests that you may have missed. So you
Yeah.
want to make sure you see those.
yes.
All right. We got a shout out to Ed, Mark, Jean, and Zaya.
Always, yes. Our
Yes.
fantastic crew that we're so happy to have. And you know, we have somebody special that we need to shout out today.
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Iowa,
Yes. Michaela Hughes Shaw.
the beauty queen.
Yes, Miss Iowa for 2018, and she is in Atlantic City as we speak.
Yes.
Representing Iowa in the Miss America pageant, which is going to be on September 9th.
Right,
Yeah.
right. September 9th.
Yeah.
And so make sure you watch the pageant and also keep posted on her wall. Just go to her wall. And actually, we share most of the things so you can catch
Yes.
everything on our wall.
A very
hosting?
beautiful
Not
and
Steve Harvey,
talented.
What's
Say that
that?
again?
Who's hosting? Not Steve Harvey, right?
Oh, probably not. Thank you,
I don't
Zaya.
know who's hosting.
I don't
but,
either. But what happened to Steve Harvey? Did he do something? Oh, he announced the wrong
The
winner?
wrong winner. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. More.
Anyway,
Shout
good
out
luck
to Steve too.
Yes. Anyway, good luck, Michaela. We're pulling for you, and yeah, have fun. Enjoy the experience. Looks like you're having a great time.
Yes, she is. Okay, in addition to that, we want to shout out to our very own Travis Ferguson, who's now selling real estate in Waterloo, as well as Cedar Rapids and Des Moines. And you know, we even rode to Waverly to put a sign in somebody's yard. So he is making big moves.
Wow.
And thank you for your support, Travis. And if you need anything, if you want to sell,
Yeah.
anything, or if you just want a market analysis to see where your house is placed in the market, to consider selling, call Travis, and his contact information is
Travis
tferg
Ferguson.
at tferg.kw.com.
Yes, or check him out on the Travis Ferguson real estate page, and he will help you out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We appreciate you and thank you for sponsoring our show, Travis.
Yes.
All right. And now, without further ado, we are going to introduce the beautiful and talented and retired like me, I'll drink to that, Miss
Okay.
Imogene Phillips Jones. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
so
having me.
very much. You bet.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, thank you. Now, this is nothing new to you. You were in television
Right.
with NBC. Why don't you start out telling us just a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been on television for a very long time. Actually, I started in Greensboro, North Carolina,
Oh,
as a reporter and an anchor there in the very early 70s.
Oh,
Okay, so
my.
I'm telling you how old I am,
Oh.
which I'm very proud of.
Okay.
of course.
Okay, and from there I moved to New York City.
Oh.
And to NBC, and I was there for almost 30 years.
Oh, my. Well, that's great.
What-
We love it.
What kinds of things did you do? I mean, what does it mean to be a producer?
I think it means doing just a little bit of everything. You know, in Greensboro, I was a reporter and an anchor on news has been my life since the Courier, basically. You know, I got my start here at the Courier as a reporter.
Oh, my.
And it was eye-opening.
I bet.
And it was career defining, and it actually opened the world to
wow.
a new profession for me, which was just marvelous. That's all.
I bet. Well, we're going to get into a little bit more of your interview in just a minute, but I understand that you know a little bit about the
Oh, I do.
Soul Town.
That's right.
I do.
We're trying to stay on track here. I'm the one that started everything backwards. But
Yes.
anyway, we're going to talk about the Soul Town for a minute. And as you can see, we have Waterloo's own couple. This is our Beyonce and JC.
Yes. Yes.
Felicia Smith Knowles and her husband Lyrical
Both
Knowles.
of them very, very talented and very active in the community.
Yes,
And it's
yes.
great to see them on the cover of the Soul Town.
That's right. And
Yes.
Imogene, you looked through it a little bit.
I
What
did.
you
What's
think?
an interesting, it's such an interesting magazine. I would like to subscribe, actually.
Oh, you hear
know,
that,
it
Jim?
has wonderful articles. And, even the quality
Oh,
of the
my.
magazine is fantastic.
Yes.
It's, and I'm really impressed. I am,
Awesome.
And the articles are interesting.
Great.
And you can tell that they're well researched.
Oh, wow. Well,
All right.
there you go. We need to say more, except we will. We always do. It's boom shakalaka. That's my favorite article. No.
She's not kidding. That is her favorite.
Yeah, it is a great magazine. She has great sponsors and a new
Yes.
printer as well, I believe. And so I know our articles have had to been, we got a little more room to write.
That's
We
great.
get 600 instead of 500 words.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
the cover story, of course, about this one beautiful couple, and we actually had them on our show recently. So you definitely need to subscribe, Imogene.
I absolutely will.
Awesome.
As soon as I get home.
Good,
All right.
good. And you can get your print copy at
www.thesoultown.com.
yes.
And for folks here in town, if you are interested in getting copies, you can get them from Earth's Beauty Supply, which is located at 403 Franklin Street, or from Tri-City Clothing, located at 305 East 4th Street here in Waterloo.
Right. That's right. And then we're going to go on through with the birthdays.
Great.
Good.
All right.
You like to sing, I
Who are
hear.
oh, no, not me.
We're
my
going to
heavens.
start with this list right there. If you don't mind reading those names, put you on the spot.
Oh,
That's
my
how we
goodness.
like to do.
So we're saying happy birthday to Carolyn Wise Mayo,
Yes.
Deborah Berry,
Yes.
Laura Page,
Right.
Tyler Vincent.
Yay,
Yes,
Tyler.
all right.
That's
Chaveevah.
great.
Okay.
Such a
and
long list.
Yes.
Gregory Young, Lance Dunn,
Yay.
Beth Bumgardner,
Yay.
and Bev Smith.
Woo.
Happy birthday and congratulations on your
Oh,
retirement,
she's
Bev.
retiring too.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
how nice.
right. And Lulu, I don't know your last name, but the Deb and Lulu show.
That's
it's her
right.
birthday as well.
Yes.
Marcus Smooth Norris, Quentin Bolden, Sherry Jones, and LaShonda Nadine Ferguson Felder.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Well, we wish all of you a very happy birthday today, and we get to sing to you because it's my favorite part of the show. And we like to sing the Stevie Wonder version, and we like Zion to back us up with his wonderful singing voice.
Okay.
And it goes something like this.
I'll hum.
Okay, good enough.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Yay.
All right.
All right. We certainly hope you enjoyed that birthday song.
Yeah, not too good and not too bad. There you
That's
go.
right. That's right. Do we have more comments, Zion?
Van Ethers, Tally Gardner says hi.
Hey, Van
Hi,
Esther.
Van Esther.
Yes. All right. That's about it for comments. Okay, now we're going to talk to you, Imogene. Again, we have so much to talk about. So the Waterloo Courier, I understand you were the first African-American person on the entire staff. Is that
I
correct?
believe I was
Oh,
in
my.
the late 60s. And
Oh.
I was the first black reporter that they hired. And it was, as I said, a life-changing experience. I really credit the Courier with having a career in journalism for all these years.
That's
You know,
wonderful.
it was a wonderful experience.
Yes. And what kind of stories was it just open to you, or did
Well-
they kind of pigeonhole you a little, or would you
No,
mind
you
saying?
know, I think during those days we had, because remember, this is news, this is not social media that we're talking about. This is not the women's page that we had in newspapers during those days. So I was given hard news assignments. But I think one of the first, I should probably say, was covering the Cattle Congress
Oh my.
that year. And, after attending the Cala Congress as a youngster for so many years, it's a thrill.
It is.
And every year it's a thrill. But, to actually cover it as a reporter, was really very special.
Right, and where
And it was-
where would you start?
Oh, my
I mean,
goodness.
because there's
there-
so much.
There really is. There's so much. There are the crowds. There was the butter cow.
Oh, the
of
butter
course,
cow.
Okay.
Oh, the,
There were the
yes.
mini donuts.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'd start
and
there.
the other great
Yes.
during those days
Yes.
I was thin and very slim.
Okay.
So I probably started with donuts
Okay.
also. Okay. And of course the other rides, and the people who attend from out of town, it's really fascinating because, people come from other surrounding counties.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Waterloo's own little claim to very much like a state fair, it's
Yeah,
it's a
very
local
much.
fair.
Very much.
So it's a lot of fun.
Right.
So
and should
how
be-
long were you with the Courier?
I wasn't there very long. As a matter of fact, I think I was there for about a year and a half,
Okay.
almost 2 years. And my husband at that time and I decided to move back to North Carolina, where we had met. And there I worked for the Greensboro Daily News, which was a newspaper. And in working in Greensboro, we were a part of the civil rights. That is where the counter demonstration started at the Woolworth in Greensboro. So it was a very exciting time in my career.
Oh, my.
It
I
was.
suppose
It
it
was.
was.
Yeah.
Especially during that time.
Yeah.
I mean, Martin Luther King was around.
Exactly.
And all of that.
Exactly. It was monumental.
Yeah.
And from the newspaper in Greensboro, I joined the television station there, WFMY, which was a CBS affiliate. And that began my journey into being a broadcast journalist.
Oh, wow.
And that's where I've stayed all these years.
Okay.
And what led you to, was that just a natural progression from what you were doing in North Carolina? Did you then go to New York?
I think basically, I enjoyed broadcast journalism. I did, and my boss in Greensboro knew someone in New York City, and I applied for a job at NBC, and I was given the job.
I
So
bet. I mean,
it
with
was
your
great.
beautiful personality and you're so pretty. I mean, I could
my
imagine.
goodness,
Yes,
please.
even back then,
Thank you.
it had to be a lot of people that were just struck by your beauty and your talent. Tell us
Yes.
about your education.
Well, I'm a 1962 very proud graduate of East High School.
Whoop!
All
Go
right.
East!
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very proud. As a matter of fact, I maintained connections
Good.
to many of my classmates. We are all 74, and next year is our big year.
Oh, my.
We're turning 75. So,
Oh, my, yes.
it's a monumental year for us.
Oh,
And many of us are gone, but many of us are still around.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, I digress, I'm having lunch with a kindergarten teacher
Oh, that's
on Monday. She's 101.
Oh,
Mary
wow.
Williams, and
Oh,
it's
my.
going to be. I've done it once before, but she's still around, so you can't say no to a lunch.
Oh, my
No.
words.
And
No,
not with
absolutely.
someone who's 101 years old.
Oh, wow.
And as a matter of fact, they're picking her up and taking her to a restaurant.
Is
So
that right?
yeah,
Oh, how
she's
wonderful.
in the best of health.
Wow. Wouldn't that be great?
we
to
would
be
all like
healthy?
to be like her
Exactly.
at 101. So from East High, I went to UNI for about a year and a half, and then I decided, well, maybe I should work and make money. And I tried various things,
Oh,
from
sure.
telephone operator to cashier to working as a store clerk. And eventually, I became disenchanted with that. And my dad said, because my dad he was from Mississippi, but he was in the military, and he attended A&T Agricultural College.
Oh.
went out of the military in Greensboro. And he said, I think you need a black experience. And so there was
Interesting.
in Greensboro, Bennett College, which is an all-women's
Oh.
HBCU.
Okay.
And I spent time there. I did not graduate, but it was an eye opener
Oh,
for me.
yes,
It
right.
really was. And from there, I progressed to New York.
All right. And NBC.
Yeah.
And you
NBC.
were discovered.
I don't know. I don't know that I was discovered, but I paid. I think it's important for young people to know. You continue moving forward. You pay your dues
Yes.
in all kinds of ways. Whether you're a cashier, a store clerk, whatever you're doing. You must continue to move forward.
That's
And
That's right.
maybe some of your goals don't work out, but others will. So.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And you stand on the shoulders of those who have come before you.
Oh my.
And I
Absolutely, yes.
absolutely hope our young people understand that.
Oh, yes. I think it's such an instant gratification society these days that people don't understand that it takes a lot of effort and stick-to-itness.
It does.
to,
It does.
and
Even when
build
there are
upon-
disappointments.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Full of disappointment.
Now, over the course of your time with NBC, I know you had to have met any number of
Right.
interesting people and did
Oh my
interesting
heavens!
things.
Oh, it. Yes, but it. As a matter of fact, just living in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
And working in New York City, you see people on the street all of the time, but I think you become jaded. You're not starstruck at all. And working at NBC, you're so busy working, okay,
Oh,
that
right.
there are stars who come and go. And what you learn is that they are regular people just like you and I.
Of course.
They need their makeup done, they
Oh,
need
okay.
water, and you attend to their needs.
Yes.
So it was very interesting. I met many interesting people, and I think you learn to respect all people.
Yes. And that's how I feel. I feel starstruck just hanging out with you.
Oh, please.
Being the big NBC
I certainly hope not.
producer. Oh, yes.
No,
yes.
no, I
And
certainly hope
oh,
not.
Oh, well, I do. I'm
But
sorry.
that represents a
She's-
significant piece of history just over that period of time. And again, I'm just really grateful and thankful that you were able to join us
Oh,
and
definitely.
talk about it a
Well,
bit.
it's been my pleasure to be with you, though.
Indeed.
It really is.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, I wanted to go because this is kind of a funny story, and Chaveevah is really good at funny stories. So I want.
Okay.
I love putting her on the spot. When you said Cattle Congress, and then how it brings people from all over. When Chaveevah first moved here, what did you think?
When I first came here, I'm from Chicago. When I first came here and I heard the term Cattle Congress, and in my mind I see
Sure.
cows
Sure,
sitting,
of course.
in chambers
Cattle.
with the
Cattle.
hear ye, courts in session sort of thing.
She's like,
And I didn't know what to expect really, but I loved it, and my children loved it.
Sure.
It was an ongoing institution. When I got here, it lasted from one weekend to the next, kind
Oh,
of.
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
now it's kind of
It's only a
dwindled down
few
to
days,
maybe
but,
a
yeah.
weekend,
Yeah.
3 or 4 days.
Oh, is that right? So
Yeah.
that the time it has shortened.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
maybe
my goodness.
Thursday through Sunday, something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Wow.
it's
Still great.
Still
though.
fun,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
The
Yeah.
cattle still do.
That's right. They still put on their robes and say, "Hear ye."
But I just thought that was so funny. Also, we want to thank your wonderful sister. Now, there are 3 girls in your family?
No, there are only 2.
2, you and
Yes.
Joyce Ann.
Joyce.
Is it Joyce?
It's
She-
Joyce Ann.
Joyce
My
Ann.
baby sister.
Your baby sister.
Yes.
And what a
Who I love
sweetheart.
very much.
Oh, I love her
And
too.
I have-
I mean, I've known her because Irvin was my classmate. of
Oh, my
course.
goodness.
Yes, and from
He's a
third
character.
grade. Oh, he's such a
He
sweetheart.
is a
I love me
character,
some
yeah.
Irvin. And Joyce Ann, I just kind of knew her. I think she's a little older than Irvin or younger. Is she?
Joyce is older than
Older
Irvin.
than Irvin.
Irvin is our baby.
Okay, so I think I've seen her around and stuff, but through Facebook, she's always been a great supporter for us, and we just love the fact that she's supporting us, and she's actually here
Yes.
supporting.
She
you.
is.
Yes, she's here today.
She's here
Yes.
today.
And
we can give a
she-
hand to Joyce.
That's right. That's right. And the other gentleman, and
It's Joyce's sister, Joyce's son,
okay,
who I
great.
really have to brag on. He is my nephew, Jason Smith. He
Yes,
is a PT, a physical therapy doctor in the
Yes.
Memphis area.
Wow.
And we are extremely proud of Jason and his
Yes.
accomplishments.
Yes.
And Joyce also has a daughter, and she is here also. It's Gina, who has a very new
Okay.
fly haircut.
Oh,
So-
gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm loving the dues you guys are sporting. You know.
Yes.
Well, thank
I
you.
cut mine off too. And Chaveevah puts hers up from time to time.
Well,
It's great to be
yeah.
rid of all
We're
that
girls.
weight and length
Right.
and heat.
Exactly.
So,
Well,
thank you,
our
Joyce.
time is drawing nigh, so I want to ask real quick, Zion, do we have any more comments?
Dan Byrne says hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Dan.
Dan.
Burns. Well, great. Well, we want to thank you again,
Yes.
Imogene, for coming.
It was my pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you for inviting
Oh,
me.
you're so welcome.
I appreciate
You're
it.
so welcome. We have a few announcements.
Yes, we do. It looks like everything is, so far, cross your fingers, don't cross your eyes, they might get stuck. But it looks like we're going to have the Mayor's Fireworks Labor Day kickoff. It starts at 5:30 today.
Starting at
Yes.
5:30.
At
Yes.
the Riverloop
Great.
Amphitheater. There's going to be the bands, the Euphonics.
Mm-hmm.
The Lighted Boat Parade, unfortunately, will not be happening because of
Right.
the river level. But then the fireworks at 10 sharp, and Sugarfoot from 10 to midnight to kind of usher us into the Labor Day weekend.
Right, right.
Yes.
And the fireworks. Oh, yeah, the fireworks will be
Yes.
at probably around as soon as dusk or dark.
Yeah.
Weather permitting, they got to look out for everybody's safety. And so
Yes.
there's a new amphitheater. I don't know if you've
No,
been
I
there.
don't know it.
Okay, well, hopefully maybe your family can stop
that's
in and
great.
enjoy
Sure.
that and
Of
listen to
course.
some music and watch some fireworks.
That amphitheater is where Barack Obama visited when he came to
Oh, my
Waterloo.
goodness.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
It is. We love it. And we have so many great things happening in Waterloo now. Lots of new businesses. I
Yes.
was watching the mayor's Heart of the City, Heart to Heart. Is that what it's called?
Heart of the city.
Heart
yes.
of the City. And he talked about so many, I think 15 new businesses in the last,
That's great.
That's
in
great.
the past year. So
Great growth.
keep looking for more growth in Waterloo because, like we said, there's always something good happening in Waterloo and the surrounding area. We also have the Urban Farmers Market at the Expo Plaza, 460 Jefferson Street. So be sure to go there and get your shopping on, get your produce, your whatever you want to buy.
Crafts,
Books,
baked goods, all kinds of great stuff. Yeah.
Great thing to see. And this time of year, there's so much great produce. The collard greens are ready. That's what I'm talking about. Okra,
Okay.
tomatoes, all that good stuff. What else, Chaveevah?
Okay, and next Saturday, the first annual Women's Conference.
That's right.
Living My Best Life Through Christ. That's from 9 to 4 at Harvest Vineyard Church, 715 East 4th Street, featuring Reverend Vera Wallacan, Reverend Dr. Mary Robinson, Pastor Chastity Martin, hey Chas, and the keynote speaker, Reverend Janet Johnson.
Wow, you're talking about some heavy hitters there, some
Yes.
great leadership and speakers for that wonderful Living My Best Life Through Christ. And that's going to be at Harvest Vineyard Church. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, and that's where the new school is, so maybe you could take a quick tour of the Royal Legacy Christian Academy.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, Chastity Martin happens to be my daughter.
That's
whom
right.
I'm very
brag
proud.
abundantly. That's what you're supposed to do. Yes.
Yes, brag abundantly. We get all those bragging rights. She got to brag, so I get to brag too.
There you
right?
go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And I got teased for saying this because it's really kind of a church thing, but it might be on the test next week, so listen real plain. If all hearts and minds are clear,
Yeah.
Who knows?
Anything else that you might want to say? Throw in. Are you going to be here? How long are you going to be here?
I'm here until next week. There are many friends and family that I would like to see. So
Awesome.
I'm visiting for a week.
Oh,
Oh, that's
wonderful.
wonderful.
And you'll be here
Thank
next
you.
Friday?
No, I won't,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Okay,
No,
I was going to see if
won't.
you can come back.
We
Thank
sure
you.
do thank you for making time for us today.
Well, I've
Yes.
enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Definitely. And at the end, we like to toast, and you
Oh.
have some sparkling water there,
I do.
and I have water.
Oh, colored water.
Right.
All right. Keep doing what makes you awesome.
Because it makes us all look good.
Right. Just ask Linda Ireland.
All right.
All right. See you
Thanks,
next
and
time.
see you next time.